we're speaking to NBI spokesman Palmer Malyari. Sir, magandang hapon and thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo, sir, at sa lahat po ng inyong tagapakinig at tagapanood.
Thank you, sir, for joining us. We understand you're a busy person, pero ang daming mga daming gusto tanong sa inyo.
Opo. Let's shoot po, shoot.
Naku, huwag shoot. Huwag shoot. Sir, let's start off with Yusek Cabral. Can you give us the updates, latest on what our findings are as far as Yusek Cabral and her death obviously is concerned? Do we have
updates po? Okay, updates. We've officially requested the Provincial Assessor's Office of La Trinidad Benguet and the City Assessor's Office of Baguio City and the Register of Deeds of Baguio City and the Assessor's Office of Baguio City for official documents and information on the ownership of certain properties of our persons of interest in order for us to be able to know kung ano ba talaga, sino ba talaga ang may-ari ng Leon Hotel. Kasi for the past few days, napakarami pong questions ng ownership. And in order for us to settle the issue, we requested official documents para malaman natin kung sino may-ari na i-transfer lang at kung sino ang mga may control ng operations ng kumpanya na nagmamayari ng Leon Hotel. That's the number one update.
Yes, sir.
Second update is we've prepared the official return of the search warrant before the issuing court. We are just awaiting for the official disposition coming from the court. Kung pwede namin i-release na ang aming information, particularly the items which were confiscated during the implementation of the search warrant. What we can assure the public is that medyo substantial ng konti at potentially will really support yung mga conclusion na nai-arrive na ng ating counterpart on the PNP. Pero right now, hindi po namin maibigay yung mga kompletong information na ito po.
Sir, sorry sir. Before you go on, medyo nag-topic ito na. It will generally support the conclusion na ano?
According to the report by the PNP is suicide. Now, hindi po namin masabi na tumadong suicide, pero the thing is, the information that will be released by virtue of the search conducted on the hotel at yung mga items na nakuha after the evaluation might support yung ganitong klaseng findings. Pero hindi pa po conclusive.
Might support yung ganong findings. That's what you can say.
Opo.
Yung ganong findings na possibly suicide.
Yung nakumpleto na niya ba yung mga evidence, yung forensic evidence? Halimbawa, kailan nyo makukuha yung cellphone at saka other gadgets ni Yusek Cabral na binigay ng kapulisan sa kanyang pamilya? Okay, paano? Parang yun yung kulang pa dito sa inyong forensic evidence. Po yan.
Napakagandang question po yan. In fact, I spoke about it sa ilang interview. Sinabi ko na granting hypothetically that na-process ng maayos yung cellphone, meaning to say, nakuha yung tamang description, nakuha yung serial number, napicturan yung kanyang state when it was recovered, anong araw, anong oras, saan na-recover, before it was formally turned over by virtue of a chain of custody form, at eventually, bago ma-surrender sa pamilya, kung nakuha po lahat yan, and we intend to conduct an examination on the contents dahil pag-aari po yan at nihahawakan na ngayon ng pamilya para magkaroon po ng legitimate examination dahil nakikinita namin na malamang hindi voluntarily ang pagbibigay niya ulit sa law enforcement, there is a potential for the application of a cyber warrant. Ang tawag po namin dyan, warrant to search, seize, examine computer data. Yan po ay inia-apply sa korte because apart from the authority to seize the digital device, there is an accompanying authority for the conduct of a forensic examination of the content. Iba sana ang magiging treatment natin dyan kung hawak-hawak pa rin ng PNP yung cellphone. Kasi kung hawak-hawak pa rin ng PNP ang cellphone, ang i-apply na cyber warrant is only a warrant to examine computer data. Pero dahil hindi na po natin hawak yan, wala nang binangahawak ang kustudiya ang PNP, hindi na natin mahihiram.
Mhm.
The only option in the event that we want to have that examined is to apply for a warrant to search, seize, examine computer data.
Kung
Okay.
Pwede, I
sakali-
understand, nasubpina na yon. Nasubpina na siya. Meron na daw eh. Yung mga
Medyo
gadget.
nawawala po.
Sir, ang tanong niya kung...
Ganun po yan. Kung ano, ang general rule kasi is if we would like to take possession of traffic data at subscriber information, a law enforcement subpoena would be sufficient. Pero kapag ang kailangan natin yung content ng device at hindi voluntarily ibibigay sa atin yan, hindi po uubra na susupinahan lang. Kinakailangan talaga, meron talagang approval from the court for us to seize it and eventually examine it. Kaya mag-a-apply po ng cyber
So kailan kaya nyo ma-apply yon? Within the month kaya?
Or have you
Well,
applied?
kailangan po kasi ang amin pong ginagawa is ang aming NBI car is in constant coordination with our counterparts from the PNP. If the PNP is already moving towards the application of a cyber warrant, pwede po yan. Pero kung walang ganyang plano pa ang PNP, kinukonsider po yan ng NBI kung halimbawa hindi volunteer ang possession ng cellphone for examination.
Sir, so who is supposed to ask? PNP or NBI? Kasi baka mamaya nag-iintayan kayo.
Sa ngayon po, hindi ko masasabi, pero ang ginagawa po natin dyan is ready naman po ang NBI in the event na kami po ang
I understand, sir.
na mag-apply ng cyber
Yes, sir.
warrant.
Yes, sir. But my concern lang is baka mamaya nag-iintayan kayo na parang, dapat PNP yan. Kung ayaw nila, di kami. Pero in the meantime, yung araw po.
Nasisiguro ko po na ang option na ito available na rin po with the PNP. Kaya po gusto lang namin masiguro para wala po kaming conflicting actions.
Mhm.
So, kaya paulit-ulit po namin na binabanggit is we want to complement the efforts of one
Yes, sir.
and the
Understand.
other. Kaya po ayaw namin na magkaroon po ng duplication at pagtatalo.
Tapos, sir, to be clear, sir, so the family does not want to surrender the item voluntarily. Is that correct?
Ang sabi ko po, ang sinasabi ko is if the family does not want to volunteer to surrender the cell phone for it to be examined, the option is to apply for a cyber warrant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pero at this point, attorney, hindi nyo pa alam kung gusto o ayaw ng pamilya?
Well, I cannot speak for the family. Hindi po namin mabanggit kung yan po talaga ang stand ng family. Although, siyempre kaya po importante kasi that a cyber warrant will be the one to give the authority to examine is that tandaan po natin in a communication using a cellphone, hindi lang po mga pribadong pag-uusap ang makukuha dito, pati mga official communications. So,
Yes.
all of this, hindi lahat ito ay kinakailangan makita ng basta-basta na tao. So, whereas if it's actually an examination authorized by the court, at least kung sweeping man yung information na makukuha natin doon, ay kahit pa paano, it's a legitimate process sanctioned by the court.
Yes, pero sa pagkausap nga namin kay Secretary John B. Cremulya, attorney, ang sabi nga niya, para hindi na dumami itong conspiracy theories, para hindi na dumami itong skepticism at suspicion, dahil mayroong context itong pagpanaw ni Yusek Bernardo, ay bibilisan ng husto itong mga ganitong mga bagay. Kaya tinatanong siguro ni Ami kanina, ano yung possible timeline? Paano the fastest na makuha itong mga elements na ito, the fastest na mawawala itong mga suspicions at saka mga conspiracy theory na ito. Kaya siguro yun yung mahalaga eh, no? Ano yung timeline? Dahil habang tumatagal,
Tama po yan.
dadami.
Tama po.
Oo.
Tama po yan. In fact, kami rin po mismo gusto namin mabilis. Pero in the process of doing it very fast, we wanna be very careful dahil sensitibo po ang mga bagay-bagay na ito. Pero what I can guarantee to you is that habang dinidiscuss po natin ito, ay kasalukuyan na pong ginagawa yung mga forms na kinakailangan isabit sa korte in the event that we will be the one to be tasked to apply for a cyber warrant.
Sir, question lang.
Attorney, may nabanggit kayo kanina, no? Sabi nyo, yung mga nakuha nyo na nag-search kayo ng Ion Hotel tend to bolster yung initial findings na mukhang suicide yun. Can you give us an idea kung ano yung mga nakita nyo pointing to suicide? May letter ba or something?
Well, wala pong letter. What I was actually driving at is that potentially it might support a conclusion which was already given by the PNP. Pero as far as the NBI is concerned, we do not want to offer that conclusion unless and until that we have prepared the final report and we are awaiting the disposition of the court dun sa kung paano namin gagamitin yung ebidensya as mentioned and listed in the inventory sheet.
Pero attorney, no less than the secretary ng DILG, as early as Friday and Saturday last week, ay sinabi na niya na most probably lahat ng forensic evidence daw ay supports the possibility of suicide. Pero that was several days ago. So, ganun pa rin ba ang inyong conclusion, katulad ni Secretary John B. Cremulya?
Mukhang may punto naman po kasi ang pinagbabatayan po nila is the autopsy examination. Sa autopsy examination kasi makikita ang mga injuries which might be supportive of the theory that there was a suicide. Sa amin naman po, ang mga binabanggit namin mga dokumento, ang mga binabanggit naman po namin ebidensya is nagsasabi nung kung anong malamang mental state nung ating namatay nung ilang oras bago po mangyaring insidente. Ganun po, yun lang po masasabi ko for now.
Sir, balikan ko lang yung gadgets. Okay, I understand over the weekend, ang NBI issued a call for anybody with any dashcam footage na dumadaan sa Cannon Road. Tama ho ba?
Opo.
Na baka
Opo.
nakunan ninyo yung sasakyan at possibly si Cabral along Cannon Road. And several video clips have surfaced. I'm wondering if you've been able to collect, like for example, how many video clips already, and if you've been able to cross-match them na ito nga ang kotse ni Cabral o ito nga si Cabral, and so on and so forth. In other words, have you found anything substantial there?
Well, as I speak right now, I wouldn't be able to tell kung ilan na pong nag-resurface ng mga videos na na-examine ng ating mga investigators. Pero patuloy pa rin naman po yung appeal na it could be that some vehicles who passed by the area were able to take footage as well, pero hindi pa naibibigay sa amin. Patuloy pa rin po kami tumatanggap sakaling i-forward nila ang information at mga materialis na yan.
I understand po. Pero po, nabusisi na po ninyo yung mga nakuha niyong footage, I suppose. Ang tanong ko po kasi, for example, ito, pinapakita na lang yan. May nakunang sasakyan nasa tabi ng kalsada. Does that vehicle match the vehicle used by Cabral, for example?
Well, as we speak right now, hindi ko po mabanggit kasi po, yung portion na yan po ay hindi pa na ibibigay na briefing sa amin kanina po.
Okay.
Magkaroon kami ng official briefing.
Okay. I was just wondering lang kung naka-cross-match na ninyo Kasi I think that's one of the easier ways to do it Na cross-match kagad yung plaka, kung nakunan yung plaka, at kung yun nga yung sasakyan nila.
In relation dyan, attorney, ang tanong ko, paano ba yung coordination nyo sa ibang law enforcement agencies na nag-iimbestiga rito sa very important case ni Yusek Cabral? Meron ba kayong convergence na? Meron ba kayong team na makakasama na para immediately yung information ng isa ay naipapasa sa inyo at yung information nyo ay naipapasa nyo sa kanila immediately as it happens?
Opo. Ang lead team po ng NBI is the NBI Cordillera Administrative Region. Pero meron pong support coming from the Homicide Investigation Division dito sa Manila. Ang aming pong NBI car ang nakakahingi naman at nakikipag-usap sa aming counterpart sa PNP. In fact, sa pamamagitan ng NBI car, nakakuha na po kami ng mga information from the PNP, particularly yung kanilang autopsy examination reports and other reports that were collected and prepared in the investigation being conducted by the PNP. So the lead team po is the NBI car supported by our Homicide Investigation Division.
Pero sabi nyo kasi kanina, attorney, halimbawa yung video na pinapakita ni Ed ay hindi pa na ipapasa sa inyo.
Anong specific video po? Hindi ko pa yata na po.
Dashcam.
Ito, itong pinalabas.
Ay, yung
Yung
dashcam
pinakita
po.
ni Ed.
Yung may mga dashcam po na i-forward na po sa aming NBI car at karamihan po dito ay kinukonsider rin po. Chine-check na po ngayon.
Pero wala pa tayong resulta.
Hindi po namin maibigay po ngayon ang official na report tungkol sa mga dashcam.
Tapos sir, yung ano po, yung forensic investigation dun sa actual site, who is the lead agency there? Is it the PNP or the
Ano po
NBI?
yan? Medyo nag-choppy po kayo. Nag-choppy po kayo, sir.
Yung forensic examination po dun sa actual site ng pinangyarihan, is that by the PNP or the NBI?
It's a parallel investigation.
Okay.
The PNP conducted this crime scene investigation, the NBI as well.
Okay.
And we're comparing notes para po malaman natin kung nagmamatch.
Okay.
At kung ano po ang kulang.
Attorney,
Yes, sir. I asked that lang po kasi
Tony.
I was just wondering about some details kasi if you look at the video and everybody has seen all the video, yung apparent na pinagbagsakan ng katawan, parang medyo flat na bato na may mga bahid ng dugo. Ito pinapakita ngayon, no? Doon ho ba siya bumagsak? Or I don't know how you did the reenactment kasi parang doon ang may bahid ng dugo pero nahanap siya na nakaka-curl doon sa isang sulok. So I was wondering exactly how the reenactment happened kung paano yung nangyari doon sa pagbagsak.
yung reenactment ba?
Nag-reenactment sila ng weekend
Parang ang NBI po yata walang reenactment.
PNP siguro yun.
Crime scene investigation lang po ang ginawa ng NBI.
Okay. PNP siguro yung reenactment. Sige.
Kala mahirap pero enak yan, Ed.
Oo nga, yun na nga sasabihin ko.
Hindi naman yung gano'n. Hindi naman yung literal na
Attorney,
reenactment.
alam niyo ba kung ano? Has anyone tried to contact the husband ni Jose Cabral, yung widower? Para magkadalian na lang, hingin na lang yung cellphone. Meron bang nag-attempt ng ganon?
In relation sa tanong ni Ami, attorney, sabi kasi ni Secretary John B. Cremulya, ang commitment daw ng pamilya ay ibibigay after ng libing. After ng libing.
Tama.
Yung cellphone at saka other gadgets.
Nakarating din po sa amin ng information na yan po. Both the PNP and the NBI have their own digital forensic examination softwares and equipment. Kung kanino po mai-surrender sa amin, alin man sa dalawang agency, mayroong kakayahan na mag-conduct ng digital forensic examination.